Understanding culinary traditions and their processes is essential for those who have a particular love of food. From a Tasmanian cook who guides his guests from garden to kitchen, to a chef-led market journey in Israel, and a Scandinavian-born culinary experience in London, we've hand-selected the cookery schools who focus their flavour on learning.
Avecchia is a dining concept developed in 1999 by Swedish chef David Berggren. Since then, he's established locations in Stockholm and Gothenburg, and recently opened a third in the heart of London's Farringdon neighbourhood. Managed by Peter Hentz, a chef-turned-businessman, they've developed a niche as a team-building cooking experience.
We are here to really introduce a new restaurant concept to London. A restaurant concept called active cooking, in where guests come here and cook alongside with our Guide Michelin star chefs. So it's very much an interactive restaurant in where we take the client entertainment, hospitality and team bonding to a new level.
The name Avecchia is derived from Latin to describe a welcoming environment for inspiration around the table. 5 cooking studios are kitted out with high-tech Siemens and Gaggenau appliances. Ingredients are sourced from local farms, and menus are changed bi-monthly according to the season. And to top it off, a finely crafted wine selection accompanies the 4-course dinner.
Our aim is, of course, that our menu is set to match at least a Guide Michelin star restaurant anywhere in London. We have a laboratorium or base back in Stockholm, in where we're doing and setting all the menus. We have a team working with that about 200 hours before each menu. It's a lot of preparation, and it's it's important also to have a very high standard, but also important that we can make sure that the guests can cook on that level and doesn't take too long time as well.
Albeit an international menu, the setting and ingredients have a Scandinavian flair. The atmosphere teeters between 3-star restaurant and relaxed home cooking. Experienced chefs guide diners on a culinary journey, sharing their cooking secrets while guests labour over the stove. Avecchia is not quite a school, nor is it just a restaurant. It's an experience that harnesses food's intangible power, bringing people together around the tradition of cooking.
In the idyllic Tasmanian countryside just outside of Hobart, Rodney Dunn runs the Agrarian Kitchen, a cooking school that's all about going back to the land. Its day-long sessions take in all aspects of food preparation, from picking the vegetables and milking the goats to preparing the menu, and culminates in a shared feast.
I trained as a chef and was always in search of good food and better food, as you are when you're obsessed with a single subject in life. So we set about creating a place where people that love food can come and have the most authentic experience you could have, meaning food from the source, picked and cooked straight away.
A wide variety of classes are available. There are 2-day butchering courses, charcuterie-specific sessions, even one focusing solely on tomatoes and all the ways to utilise them. There's a children's course offered, and pastry-making lessons as well. Aprons, lunch and Tasmanian wines are included, and part of its appeal is that it's very tied into the spirit of Tasmania.
It's always had to kind of be self-sufficient, being this little island, so it has these agrarian roots, and by agrarian I mean that they kind of were self-supporting and very much in touch with the land and what was happening and the seasons. There's this base knowledge there that you can ask someone about the trout and about the eels, or where to get them, or they might even catch them, and it just gives you access to this amazing range of stuff.
For Dunn, it's all about appreciating ingredients, and on this plot of land he's got plenty to be proud of. Happy Animals share space with rows and rows of fruits, vegetables and herbs. It's a perfect spot for food lovers, one that urbanites from the likes of Sydney and beyond are flocking to, whether kitchen beginners or seasoned veterans.
There are many markets throughout Israel, but there's something special about Mahane Yehuda, located in the heart of Jerusalem. It's here, surrounded by some of the best fresh ingredients from the region, that Israeli chef Tali Friedman decided to create an original hands-on atelier, where she invites her guests to explore their senses and discover the hidden gems of the market.
My business is a rebuild of all the things that I really love. I love people, I love cooking, I love food, and I love Machne Yehuda's market.
It's a simple and unique experience. After weaving through the market and picking up the ingredients on the menu, the group heads upstairs to the atelier, where everyone joins in to help chop, peel, and grate the produce. The idea is to touch, smell, and taste the food through every part of the cooking process, and of course, to get the chef's tips on how best to prepare it. In fact, Tali began the atelier when she was bored from teaching cooking inside a classroom. She felt that people would enjoy the experience much more if they could participate in every aspect of preparing the meal, from market to table. And at the end of their hard work, they would enjoy the delicious meal even more.
For me, it's like going to a session with my psychologist. So this is how I look at the people before and after. And when they are living here, they feel that they left something in here, and they did.
Much more than learning how to cook a 7-course gourmet meal, the experience is about working as a team, spending a memorable time together and enjoying the fruits of their labor.
It's like coming for one-man show, and they see everything, and they see all the market, and at the end we have this beautiful meal.